I'm gonna go live so that Jamie has something to watch back later. Hey there, Beertubers! Welcome back to the post analysis hangout with Ashley and Greg. I take claim no responsibility for things that come out of Greg's mouth, and Ashley is an awesome dude. So, how are you guys tonight, and what are you drinking?
Women with penises are better than women without.
Clifford Porter.
There we go.
Yeah,
this is a strong beer. I don't know why they call it a strong beer.
I'm having a homemade McDonald's iced coffee, but don't worry, viewers. I'll drink soon. I've just had a little too much.
Okay, we were listening to Ash talk. What are you saying?
But you know what? So they call this a strong porter. It's a porter. It's 5.9. But I think they were. Yeah, you can. You can hear me. Yes.
Can you what? You can hear me, okay, Greg?
I can't hear Ashley talk. Is this a thing, or are you guys just fucking with me?
So it's 5.9.
All right, I'll be back.
I'm pretty sure.
Yes, he's going.
I'm pretty sure it's been higher alcohol percentage before, so I don't know. This was packaged on January 22nd, 2020.
Nice. So you get nice and fresh.
Yeah, but it's just a porter. Freshness doesn't matter. It's just a porter.
Well, it doesn't matter as much as some other beers.
Well, what do you think is going to happen to it?
I know. I don't know. I had like an 8-month-old can of Stranger Than Fiction. It was started to taste metallic. So I suppose it all depends on who it comes from. I'll try one. I'll grab a can of Clifford Porter just because I know I'm going to end up going back for more of this shit. This is what I'm drinking tonight. Fuller's Imperial IPA. I would be very interested to know what this would taste laid up for a year or two.
I wonder.
Yeah.
So you've already cracked it in the glass. You're enjoying it so far?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's very reminiscent of like a classic Imperial IPA, like classic type. It's not like a double IPA. It's a very malt forward, like this very traditional earthy and herbal hop, like British style. But it's very chewy, malty. It's like a barley wine with a pronounced amount of hops to it.
I think if I remember my analysis correctly, I almost wanted to say I got like a rosewater type of like flavor from that. Maybe I'm thinking of another beer, but I remember there was something distinctly floral about it. Maybe I was just stretching. I don't know.
It'd help if I knew more about what rosewater is, but
it's essentially just like just imagine what drinking a rose would be like.
It is very floral. I will give it that. Yeah. It's like resiny and floral.
Yeah. And the Clifford Porter, not as good as the Fuller's.
Really?
Surprisingly, yeah.
Drink another Fuller's then.
I don't have another Fuller's. That's the sad thing. I only bought one.
That's on you.
That's on me, but I was saving the Highlander knowing that Carrie was going to jump in here soon, and he would just go, "Oh my God, I love that beer."
Highlander makes a solid porter. You're like,
oh, such great guys there. Oh.
Yeah. He always has to interject, like, okay, they make this style of beer, so we have like, hey, these people make a great beer. And like,
yeah, well, no, let's not.
Hey, well, I'm not going to say that. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say he just interjects on everything, right? Yeah, right, Carrie, if you're watching. Anyway.
Query. He's probably yelling "damn you" from the shower or something like that.
Yeah,
God damn you! Burn in hell.
He's watching this or through the shower. He can hear it on his TV or something. It's just the way he is. God bless him.
Don't forget to wash under your ball sack, Perry.
That's gross.
I bet he has a lot of hood grease in his ball sack.
It's got a lot of hood grease.
Oh, wow. That's great beer conversation.
Hood grease makes it sound like foreskin or something.
Hey, listen, Arnold has a giant piece of yak cheese, so it'll take him a while to finish that. So
That's gross. That's gross. Yak cheese? What the hell's that?
Yak cheese?
He loves it's yak cheese. It's a big chunk of yak cheese. Like, I don't know what more do you want, Ashley Saxon.
Like cheese made from milk from a yak?
I think so.
That doesn't sound right, man.
I didn't know that. I suppose it makes sense, but I had no idea that yak was a thing.
Yeah.
Hey,
hello.
Oh, hello.
Little baby Yui.
Baby Yui. New Year's baby Yui. I love that. I love that logo.
What? It's Happy Nick.
It's like me summed up in I got more hair than that.
Wait a second.
Greg's crotch.
Oh,
I'm gonna mute it.
yeah.
There you go.
What
There you
is
go.
going on? I don't even want to know. Jesus Christ.
He's so happy he's eating that.
He's eating yak cheese, whatever that is.
Is that yacked? Those are more like yacked cheese.
I don't know.
I will
Oh,
tell you,
he's-
it smells delicious. It smells like freaking fantastic.
Take a bite of it.
Lick it.
Take a tasty taste.
Arnold did.
He's already licked most of it.
Well, whatever. I'm sure you can find a corner that hasn't been
What,
licked.
is it like dried cheese or something? Like dried yak cheese?
It's like a. Have you ever had smoked cheddar? It smells like that.
Smoked Buddha, baby.
Go
That's weird. Anyway,
are you enjoying any devil juice at the moment?
No.
No.
Eating something.
I eat something as well.
Eating anything interesting, Ewart?
Not really. Shrimp and rice.
Ewart, is there any real reason for you even being alive?
Make you miserable.
If there's a
Well, I mean, yeah, that's true. He's got you there, or he's got me there.
Greg, what are you working on, buddy?
I'm having my iced coffee. Hold on, I'll put my camera on so you can see. It's homemade. It's using McDonald's coffee grounds, and it's okay. It's not
Iced
great, but it's
coffee?
okay. I'm gonna finish this, and then I'm gonna have a beer.
Jeez.
Jesus,
Hey, listen, Ashley, you
guys.
were the one saying that we should all slow down, so I'm taking your advice.
Slow.
Yeah, I was just comparing it to last week.
Well, last week we
Greg's
had all
got two
had a
streams of
large
them, right?
amount of imperial stout.
Show you
Well,
a large amount.
What was that you were?
Greg has 2 streams. This isn't right.
I know. It's too many.
It's one
I
that
can't
Greg
even
is
hear what
talking
it's
on.
saying.
We gotta. That technically it's Arnold that's got the stream.
Yeah.
This is Greg in it, though.
Warm coat,
Oh,
Greg.
dude, it's yak cheese.
Whoa, go Greg, big hawk, Nick. Oh shit! Guess who's here? Time for some Carcassonne.
Oh,
No.
he's all warm.
No, I'm not playing that right away. Jesus.
Time to never hear from me again for the rest of the
Ah,
week.
yeah.
I can't get a fucking.
No, I'm not gonna play Carcassonne right
In
now.
respe-
I gotta go to bed here in a bit anyway.
In response to Greg's comment, in response to my shower comment, I don't clean your fucking grease trap when I'm at your house, man.
But you did have it on in the shower. You were yelling "burn in hell" while you're completely soaking wet.
No, I could have.
Okay, so I see 2 problems with this. Number 1, you need to clean our grease trap. Number 2, you need to shower after that.
Gross.
I feel like you don't have a grease trap in your apartment.
I don't
You
know.
sh-
Can
you
make,
shouldn't.
Can you make a grease trap and then clean it for us?
That's weird.
I'd rather not. I don't want to.
That's weird.
He's a red.
How are you doing, Carrie?
I am great. I'm having some ridiculously fresh Zodiac by Omnipolo.
Oh, that's great.
Like, holy shit, that smells awesome.
It's not bad. Fuller's Imperial IPA.
Ooh.
Oops.
Careful now.
It is like 11%.
So how was
It's like
how was the London Porter? Did you enjoy?
It is
Fantastic.
really good. Should have been there.
Love that beer.
It was worth not washing your hair for.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Actually I can do. Let me see this.
Do you actually have that beer?
You actually have it?
Me, no. But I was just gonna say, I was gonna show you like before.
Ew.
Is it this way? After.
All right.
Huh? And then the other one. Wait, which way am I going here?
Did you get any free food out of it?
No.
No.
Ah,
Well, by the looks of it, you probably didn't want any.
was that a Chinese restaurant?
That was at the military base actually.
What, the one up in Sudbury?
No, the one here.
North Bank.
Oh, no, it's a diamond mine. That's the one that's far away, right?
Yeah, that's in like way the fuck. Nothing's importance in Sudbury at all. Sudbury sucks.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well then.
Hey, do they
Shots
still have
fired.
that big steam?
Well
thing?
end.
What was that?
Do they still have the, what is it called? The big smokestack?
Oh yeah,
I want to go visit it because aren't they going to destroy it soon?
I heard it's coming down. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I might go visit it. We might go up to Sudbury during your beer fest or before your beer fest.
that'd be cool. That's gonna be a big project taking that thing down, man. That thing's huge.
I took
Well, super
the.
stack.
You better knock it over. Gravity does a lot of it.
It's fucking giant. It's like knocking the sea.
Yeah, you can't knock it over without taking out like fucking 3 neighborhoods. Like there's no area that is gonna fucking work.
Yeah, it's like as tall as the CN Tower.
It's not nearly as tall as the CN Tower, but it's fucking big though. It is big.
Oh, I thought it was okay. Well, evidently my memory of it at 5 years old is different.
Well, you get up close to it. It is fucking. It's a monstrosity of a fucking thing.
Big direction.
Actually, watched a really cool documentary on the CN Tower a couple days ago.
It's neat how they made that thing. They just sort of like had
With cement and stuff.
made the concrete as they go up, kind of thing.
Yeah, slip forming. It's called.
Yeah,
They do that. That's the same way I believe the that super stack was made. They just make the form and just bring it up, and it keeps going up and up and up.
That's it.
Crazy shit. That's it, man. Like I watched another really cool documentary on the Burj Khalifa, the fucking that massive the world's biggest building.
the big giant
Dubai there.
spire on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like the fucking engineering things they came up with just to first have it there in the middle of the desert where there's no, like it's not on bedrock. It's basically just a giant concrete fucking slab sitting on the sand with like 100 fucking giant concrete like piles going down into the sand. The only thing holding that thing up is friction. The friction between those fucking piles and the sand. The only thing holding it up is fucking crazy.
Wow.
It's amazing what you can accomplish with an endless amount of money and a complete disregard for human safety.
Yeah, I was gonna say, with an endless amount of guys from India and Pakistan that'll basically work for like 50 cents an hour.
Exactly. Complete
You know what though?
disregard.
As far as the safety, the building has some really impressive safety features and shit because of like, you know, it's a fucking giant skyscraper. If a fire breaks out or something, like every few floors, there's like these like evacuation, like kind of refuge rooms that are positively pressurized, so like smoke can't come in. And there's they're rated. They can burn like full on in an inferno for up to like 4 hours before anything even happens inside these rooms. It's they put a lot of crazy features into that building, man.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they actually went. I think Dubai went bankrupt building it.
They didn't go bankrupt. Come on.
Yeah, they might have dipped down into they might have spent all the money they had right then, but then they just got some more oil and they fucking made all the money back.
Well,
probably,
the United Arab Emirates actually bailed them out.
Yeah, the UAE. Isn't Dubai like a city in the UAE? Isn't that how that works?
I don't think so. I think they're like neighboring cities. But the thing is, the Burj Khalifa
Countries.
was originally supposed to be called, I think, the Burj Dubai, if I'm not mistaken. And then they called it the Burj Khalifa once they got.
They should have called it the Mia Khalifa.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Oh god.
Hey, Mia Khalifa, she ain't bad.
She was very controversial when she first appeared on the scene.
I like the one where she pretended that she was with her mom, and then they both had to have sex with her boyfriend so her mom could make sure he was good enough for her. That was a good one.
There's some of the premises of fucking pornos are the dumbest things in the history of the world.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, they all come down to incest because incest is awesome.
but apparently, I don't know.
Just burning it to the ground.
Yeah, Dubai is a city in the United Arab Emirates.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Is it the capital city? I feel like it should be if it's not.
I'm looking it up. The most
I
populous.
didn't think it was, but it shows what I know.
It's the most populous city in the Arab Emirates.
Not the capital? Cool.
It's pretty incredible though when you look like 20 years ago,
What
it
is
was
the
literally
capital?
like a bunch of desert, and then now
Oh, yeah.
it's a massive city.
Oh.
Like, it's
Well,
crazy.
it's the same thing as like if you look at the pictures when they're constructing the fucking CN Tower. Toronto looks like a fucking farm or something like that.
Oh
There's like
yeah,
nothing.
like it's
There's
all
nothing.
Fields.
It's
It's like
crazy
fields and
and
parking lots.
and now it's just
Condos.
like
and
Holy
Greg's.
fuck, man.
God.
Yeah, it's CN.
Damn
It's,
shit.
it's a city filled with 2 million Gregs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
okay.
live-
If
even
you've
though I
ever
live in a condo, I fucking hate condos.
if you ever watched Garfield as a kid, you'll know that the capital of the United Arab Emirates is Abu Dhabi.
Oh,
That's good to know.
I haven't heard Abu Dhabi in a while.
Yeah, Abu Dhabi. And I'm looking at pictures of it, and I'm like, holy shit, it's a beautiful city.
I'm not sure how Garfield comes into play with that.
Because in the Garfield and Friends cartoon, Garfield keeps trying to mail Nermal to Abu Dhabi.
Oh.
Good old Nermal.
And that,
I
I
know-
guess
I
that's
know-
why I know.
I read the cartoons like in the Saturday paper and stuff at my grandma's place when I was growing up, but we didn't have that
That's
kind
why I
of
said if
cool
you ever
TV.
watched Garfield and Friends.
Touche. I didn't hear that part. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, you weren't listening.
I was listening. I just wasn't fully paying attention.
Get your beard out of your ears.
Listen,
Maybe you
you
should
guys
have
gotta
washed it.
understand.
Maybe you should have
Nick
washed your ears out too.
Oh, I
Clean your
do.
ears out.
Like the shower, fucking get the shower jet right in there, baby.
Blow your eardrums out.
Nick's
I
a little bit
realized
grumpy.
apparently Gandalf likes water. Like my bathtub faucet has like a really slow drip that I need to get fixed. And I guess Gandalf was in there licking up the water, and just underneath the tap, dripping on his head, he came out of the fucking bathroom, just looked like a fucking wet mop. It was hilarious.
You
Does he-
should
he
be
doesn't
on it
seem to
and see what
care.
happens.
Kittens are retarded. It's hilarious.
He's great. I like him.
Everyone's retarded to you, Ashley, including women.
No, that's the fallacy right there. That's a
Listen, it's a known fact that your place of employment hates vagina.
Not wrong.
well.
I won't mention it on air, but it's definitely a boutique place in an outdoor mall.
A boutique. Ashley's very bourgeois.
Yeah, right.
Pinky's out, baby. Pinky's out.
Yeah, were you guys making fun of me that like last week about that?
Probably.
No.
I have no idea.
I just noticed right now you got like your
Everybody.
pinky like fully in or something. Like what's going on with that?
Because I think I remember you guys like saying it. You're triggering a memory, and
I remember something.
Triggered.
Triggered.
Sorry.
Fucking
That's
bourgeoisie.
bad, I'm sorry.
assholes.
Fucking assholes. Greg was talking about fucking assholes earlier with his wife.
Hey, whatever floats your boat.
What's happening with Ashley's wife?
Nothing. Jeez, come on, man. Come on.
I think she's a lovely woman worth breaking a rib over.
Oh,
God.
that one's too soon.
It's not my ribs.
Not
Oh,
my
sorry.
ribs you're talking about.
Sorry, how long do I have to wait before I make fun of that, Nick? Give me a time frame so I know.
I can't do that, Dave.
All right, there, fucking Stanley Kubrick.
Where's Lee tonight?
Kubrick.
Probably
I have no idea.
masturbating to a movie that's 80 years old.
Possibility.
He's not wrong.
Carrie, how's everything going with the beer festival? Any
Things are
news?
going well. No new news, but things are coming along. My buddy that was going to do that's doing the sound, he had I said like $1,000 something sound good. He's like, yeah, no problem at all. And then then Dwayne talks to the other company who came in with another bid with like 900 or something like that. So my buddy's like, well, I'll do it for like 8. And then Dwayne talked to one band. Is like, oh, we'll do it all for $200. So my buddy's, yeah, my buddy's like, you know what? I'll do it for free. I don't fucking care. I just want to do it. I'm like, okay.
Wow, your buddy's a hard negotiator.
He's just, he's basically like a non-family brother. Like growing up, his parents and my parents were like, we grew up together, basically, kind of thing. So like, he's a really good friend, and yeah, he just really wants to help out. So, and he's done like he's super. Ever since he was a small kid, like I'd always go over there, and he'd always have like 50 different speakers in his fucking bedroom and like these fucking different amps and stuff going on. Always like all about the sound stuff. So he's really good with that shit. And yeah, should be cool.
So are all the breweries lined up? Like that's all said and done?
I'm still going to get back to a couple of them. But yeah, they're pretty much all going to be all the ones that we've contacted, aside from one won't be there. And the one, I can't say anything on air about that. It's weird.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
the number of breweries you have is what, like 15? 10?
We're hoping for 15. Yeah.
15. Okay, that was the number. Cool.
Yeah, man.
It's a nice number to start out with.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Nick, your new job's going well.
Yeah, it's going all right. Liking it so far.
They're still employing you, so that's good.
Oh yeah, they haven't fired me yet.
Good.
Have you
Lot more
taken
work.
any sexual harassment courses like Sexton's required to by
Nope.
law?
I haven't taken any sexual harassment, but I am happy to note that the new job is not a sausage fest like the last one.
Oh,
There's
Nick's
actually
gonna
girls
go in trouble for getting some squishy.
Oh god,
He's gonna find some squish mittens.
squish mitt,
Squish mittens.
squish freshments.
See, it's a funny thing with that harassment training because I find that retailers, and not all retailers, but like established large chain retailers are typically on the very compliant when it comes to a lot of these types of trainings with harassment, first aid, shit like that.
I
Whereas,
like
yeah,
to get a lot of turnover from younger people. People probably more prone to not knowing the rules or having hormones. And of course, women in their prime too, right? So all I'm saying is that everybody's young and sexy at Cole Hand. Or,
well, I think
wherever
it
it
just
is
comes
you
down
go.
to,
Jesus, Nick.
I think it just comes down to people are more apt to shit on retailers and try and get some money out of them that they're very, very.
Well, yeah, the
On top
bigger
of
the
making
company,
sure.
the more they figure, like, you dip into the Sexton fortune to try and get some money.
The
Yeah,
CC Fortune.
Oh, yeah, I mean, like, Ewart, if he just so much as shows his forearm, he gets sued.
Huh?
Oh, he's still here. I thought he was awake.
You thought he was awake.
Awake or away?
The opposite of awake, asleep.
Okay, cool.
So he's woke.
No,
Oh,
he sure is.
I thought he was unwoke.
You were when was the last time you had the
he's wank.
Fuller's Porter?
When I was in London.
When you were in London?
Yeah, I believe I have to go check back, but I believe I had Craig took me to a traditional London pub, and we had a Fuller's.
On
Is
cask?
he the porter? Yeah, it was either. Well, no, it was either porter or the ESB. I can't remember. I had to go back and look at my pictures.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, I can't recall. Probably when I was a kid.
A kid. It's a good beer. I enjoy it.
I saw Black Butte Porter at the LCBO from Deschutes, and that is a fucking killer beer.
See, I saw that too, and then it's only available in, well, at least the one I saw was like in a 6-pack.
So? 15.
Well, is it good? Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah. It's to me, it's one of the best like everyday porters you can get.
okay. That's the thing with the LCBO when they're bringing in a lot of these American beers. They're coming in 6-packs instead of like singles and stuff like that. But sometimes you just don't know. I know about the beer. I've heard about the beer, and I'm sure people I know have had the beer. But it's just like I don't know if I want to go 6 in. So
Listen, you get a 6-pack. If you don't like it, the one you try, then I will pay for the rest of your 6-pack.
well, no, I would still end up drinking it because that's just the way I am. But,
Just saying,
Yeah.
I'm willing to put money on it.
I still have to get that those Dominion City beers. Well, I'm pretty sure they've rolled over by now. But my Beard of Zeus order has arrived at my LCBO. I have to go pick that up tomorrow.
Oh, boy. How many did you get, Ashley? 18?
6. I got 6.
Oh, there you go. That's a classy number.
Yeah, they actually showed up in Windsor today. I was told, so that was a gamble. Like they hadn't shown up until just now. So.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. Well, that's the thing. You don't know if it's going to end up your way, right? Now,
I'm not so lucky where it's like down the street from me.
Oh. So you could have just waited.
You should probably just move to some place where GLB's across the street from you.
No, why would I do that? It's a shithole.
No, do you do LCBO orders often?
No,
No, you don't. Okay.
only when there's something special out there.
See, and that's the thing.
And I'll say more for other things, not even beer.
Yeah, because I never think to look at the LCBO, like the actual website itself. Usually I use their app to find out what's in my stores around me, but I never think to find out what they just have in general to have it brought into my store. So I was just going to say, if you do that frequently and you see something fucking amazing, just let me know.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I don't even wait. If it's out there, you can grab it. I don't even wait. I'm like, it could be here, but I'm just going to order what I want and have it shipped to my store, and they tell me when it shows up, and I go in and get it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, yeah.
Beer to Zeus is not in North Bay or Sudbury currently.
But that's the thing, Red. You can they still have some in the warehouse. So
Oh yeah, I know. I'd done one LCBO order that shipped to the store, and I didn't know the whole LCBO warehouse aging process at that time, and
yeah, well,
like every single beer I got was just basically horrible.
oh,
But if I was to do something like stouts and fucking barley wines and shit, then that makes more sense. It'll
yeah. If you keep it on the
for a bit longer. Yeah.
Remember, was it like this time last year that they had a whole shit ton of the modern times stuff? That
Yeah, they did. Maybe 2 years ago.
was it 2 years? Was it that long ago? Eh?
Yeah.
And then everyone was going fucking ape shit for that stuff, and it turned out it was like sitting around on shelves for like fucking 6 months or longer, or however long it took before it got here.
I genuinely think that the LCBO, people who make the effort to bring it in, don't want that to happen. But how things end up working out is.
It is the way it is.
I can literally see the frown
God.
on Nick's face as he gave me the frowny sign. Is Ewart still talking? I can't fucking hear half what he's saying.
Oh, this right here.
Huh?
Yeah, there you go. Go back to sleep, Ewart.
The creation of mega powers.
That's awesome. Ooh, yeah.
They did.
Macho Man kind of has a small penis.
I was gonna say, man, they did him pretty shady there. They did him shady, but hey, man, you're pumping that much juice.
Well,
in
yeah,
there.
all those steroids, man. He probably didn't have the biggest. Yeah.
I'm sure the art imitates life quite accurately in that one.
Well, the dick itself could have been reasonably sized, but I'm pretty sure his balls were the size of fucking baby peas or something.
Oh, baby peas.
Little baby pee-pee.
How's your good old friend Marcel doing there, Red?
Oh, we love Marcel.
Have you reached out to him since?
No.
No. Come on, bro. Let's hug and make up. It's all good.
No.
You guys should do like a sexy butt hug.
That sounds terribly inappropriate.
What?
Would it be something that your workplace would allow, Ashley, or would it be sexy?
No, that wouldn't fly at my workplace.
My God,
And it
your
probably
workplace-
wouldn't be sexy either.
No.
Jesus. Your workplace doesn't allow anyone to have fun.
No, it doesn't. You let anybody have fun in retail, and it's going to be fucking.
Like, are you allowed, like, when you're celebrating, like, bukkaking on each other? Is that okay?
Oh my God, Greg.
I just want to know. I've never worked in retail. I worked in retail for 4 hours, and I was asked to leave.
I thought the story was you just didn't go back.
Yeah, but it's more fun when I say I was asked to leave. No, I just after 4 hours was just like, yeah, I'm not going back. this is not the type of environment for me. It was also, you know what? Maybe your store is better than this, but it was like literally they gave you no training. It's just like, yeah, go out in the store, try to sell something. I'm like, yeah, okay. So ladies ask me like, what do you know? Oh, like, can you tell me about this? I'm like, I don't fucking know. It's a black shirt. What the fuck do you want, lady?
Yeah, no, that's not how retail training is nowadays.
And some Asian dude I was chatting with helped me out because he was like, he'd been there for a while. He's like, oh, I'll help you out here. He's like, oh, I can help you, ma'am. This is like a fancy silk skirt or whatever. It was fucking mechs. They went out of business. They're a bunch of fucking idiots anyway. So
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, like you got to give your employees some sort of training unless you already require them to have sales experience. You got to give them some sort of training. And this was not a sales experience job. It was just literally, here's a job type thing. So I thought, I'll try for it. And
No, you'd be surprised how thorough training can be in specific retailers if they actually follow what they're supposed to be doing.
Well, but you know what? You've said at your place of work that you have a very low turnover rate, which for retail is pretty good because retail is generally it's a
high turnover.
Yeah, it's a high turnover. It's I can't think of the word off the top of my head, but
transient.
Transient. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
It's usually a transient profession. So if your company actually cares about looking after their employees and keeping them, then that, of course, makes a difference. Most retail companies don't give a fuck. You work at McDonald's, you make fries for 2 weeks, and you're out of there.
Not necessarily, actually. McDonald's is probably one of the best training programs out there. When you're looking at the service industry as a whole, whether or not it's retail or food, they have one of probably the most dynamic training programs out there. If you're in an industry and you're hiring, frontline workers at minimum wage, if you had someone who spent some time at McDonald's, it's probably a good idea to interview because they've dealt with or they're aware of how companies should be with regards to policies. Oh yeah, the Collingwood Winter Stout. There you go. It's all right.
Piece of shit.
Yeah. But yeah, someone from McDonald's would know that there's policies in place, that there's expectations, that there's, they're going to get.
You're not supposed to hoop the fries.
Exactly. So, no hooping of the fries, no peeing in the pickles, none of that.
Oh, come on! They don't let you have any fun.
I know, right?
What?
You can't pee in the pickles. It's a shitty day.
I've never heard that expression. What is that?
Peeing in the pickles?
Yeah, what is that?
It's not a saying, it's an action. Actually, it's funny. My first retail job, my manager, this was back in '98, she was relaying a story to me on how and this was in Alberta. She grew up in like this Bohumpkin town in Alberta, and she worked at the McDonald's, and she peed in the bucket of pickles.
Gross.
Yeah.
Ew.
So
Did she do it because she was angry or just because she was horny?
probably just because she was whatever. I don't know. Fuck. I can't remember. It was like 20 years ago.
Did she have to drink the pee afterwards?
Probably 100%. Definitely. And then
I
she
would
showered
make
in it.
I would make her drink the pee, and that would teach her. Well, Arnold's got to pee and possibly poop.
When did you get that Collingwood stout, Nick? Why did you buy that over the Clifford Porter? That's what I
I
want.
we didn't have it. Actually, you know what? It was actually canned December 2019.
It's fine.
But I think I got this in December, or December or January. I bought 2 cans of it thinking, hey, Collingwood. And it ended up being a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's a what?
Very big letdown.
Yeah. What's the percentage on that? Is it even like over 6 or is it some
5%? It tastes like fucking dish detergent.
Yeah.
Dish detergent stout. Just fucking gross.
Yeah, Collingwood doesn't really have any good products out there. They have a shit ton in the LCBO, but none of it's really good.
They had some middle of the road beers. They had their pale ale. They had a couple others, and
The Downhill Pale Ale. I think that's the most aptly named pale ale. It's just fucking
why is it just going
No.
downhill?
I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong. I don't know. I haven't purchased a Collingwood beer in a long time. Yeah, nothing exciting out of there. Actually, it's funny. One of my associates, who he's just getting into craft beer. He's like 21 or something like that. He's like, oh, what about Collingwood? I'm like, well, it's like you go into every LCBO, you'll see it, but it's not really that great. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe the stuff at the brewery's better, but and he's like, last week he was, I'm going to my buddy's place, and we're all bringing like a few beers each to try, and we're all gonna like, split beers and try stuff. He's like, what should I bring? I'm like, okay. I'm like, do you want to rip their palates apart, or you want to like have a good time? So I ended up convincing him to bring a Sparkle Puff and a Rochefort. Rochefort, which one did he bring? An 8? I think it was the 8 that he brought. And he ended up enjoying the Rochefort. I was actually pretty surprised. I was like, okay, well, there's hope for you after all. So,
Nick, did you happen to notice that you got a new game yesterday?
I did. Okay, why did you buy me something, Redbeard?
No.
Let's take a look.
It's actually something.
Halo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Halo. Combat Evolved, the original.
Yeah, Halo.
If you ever want to play co-op on that, I'm up for that.
I haven't played the original game in a long time. I'm looking forward to that.
And make sure, did it automatically download in the Steam library, or did it?
Mine did.
Yeah, take a look.
If you have it set to automatically update stuff, because all it is like it's an update for the game for the Master Chief Collection, so it just automatically updates. Like, I saw it in my queue and I was like, 600 megs, what the fuck? And then I realized, oh shit, that's the first Halo game.
So I actually played Carcassonne or whatever the fuck it's called yesterday.
So you said it perfectly fine.
And I was sober, completely sober. Okay.
Yep.
Nothing, like maybe one beer in me, no herbs whatsoever, and I just got fucking destroyed.
By the computer or by other people?
By the computer. Just wrecked. And I was like, I don't like. I like board games. I like strategy games, all that shit. But there's something about this game; it just hasn't clicked with me yet. It hasn't clicked in my brain, like what needs to get done. I haven't figured out the strategy yet. I'm still gonna fuck around a little bit on it. Yeah. Playing, I'm gonna be destroyed. But don't fucking say why'd you put that there? Because if you fucking tell me like why'd you put that there? That's the stupidest move.
I would never say that's a stupid move. I might be like, but I would never say something like that to you. I might say that might not have been the best place for that or something, but I would never belittle you about it. If Greg was playing and he did it, I'd be fucking moron or something, but not you.
Always
not you.
Easy.
I love you, Ashley.
But I never played. I didn't even realize that there was a board game of that. So I've never played the board game either. So
well, that's the thing. Like playing the board game, it's exactly the same, which is awesome. Like they capture the whole. But with the board game, there's so many, like at the end of the game, counting up your farmers and shit. Even if you make a big, huge city and stuff, sometimes you miss stuff. You're counting up the points, and
be hard.
And like sometimes you might play a tile that you shouldn't have been able to play, and nobody notice until like 5 turns later, and you're like, oh, what the fuck do you do now? Because like maybe that little city or something that wasn't supposed to be there, and the game just takes all that guesswork out, and I love it.
Yeah,
the computer game, sorry. Because actually, I bought for somebody we were speaking about recently for his birthday several years back. It's called the Big Box of Carcassonne, and it has everything that we're playing with expansion wise, except for the Princess and Dragon. That's like the new expansion that has come out since then, and actually, and the Winter and Gingerbread thing as well. That was not a thing.
Winter and Gingerbread.
Yeah, we haven't tried those yet. I played one game against Dan with the Princess and Dragon. It adds a fair bit more time to the game, but it adds a whole new level of like strategy and being able to like, because you can use the dragon to make meeples go off the board and come back to the fucking person's like hand, basically, kind of thing.
Oh shit.
And then you can get the princess, I believe, tiles, and if you get a princess tile, you can put a meeple in any unclaimed space on the board, kind of shit. There's all kinds of weird fucking things you can do.
The thing with the online game is that there's no tutorial portion to it. And that's what I was looking for when I played the other night.
I could have sworn there's some kind of tutorial to the game, isn't there?
I couldn't find it. I mean, maybe I was just being dumb.
Some like how to play type. Let me just put you over there.
I couldn't find a how to play.
Well, give me 1 second. I'm going to disappear for like 5 seconds. I'm turning my VPN off.
I'm going to grab another beer. So the Clifford Porter wasn't as good as the Fullers, and now I'm going to try the Highlander.
Yeah.
It's a different type.
And we're back. Okay, cool.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, I had updates disabled. I don't know. I had updates enabled on my Steam, but for some reason it didn't do the update for to download the rest of Halo.
Weird. Oh, you know what? You know what I found out randomly? The fucking makes no sense at all. But I tried opening my fucking Carcassonne account, whatever settings, through Microsoft Edge instead of Chrome, and I was able to change my avatar. For some reason, that the page will not load through Chrome, but it loads fine through fucking Edge. I don't understand that at all.
I don't know. Oh shit! Radar's been here for a while.
Oh,
I've only been waiting for about half an hour.
Have you? Sorry.
No,
I didn't know you were coming. I thought you were.
No, I was gonna get the beer, but no, I had to go eat supper at my sister's, and I completely forgot.
Oh well. How you doing anyway?
Not too bad yourself.
Yeah.
Hi, Nick. I'm back.
We're surviving.
I'm tired of fucking my job.
Ashley?
Yes, sir.
I got the game open right now. Once you go to the main menu, the settings tab, like the second one, there's settings, and then you got rules and tutorials.
Oh, okay.
And the base game has the tutorial. The Abbott and River do not have tutorials, but they're very self-explanatory. Then everything else does as well.
Okay.
So,
I'll take a look. I'll have to like do it again like another night and just sort of. I think I just need to sit there by myself and just sort of like figure it out.
Well, I've seen like Lee's played the game a lot. Like I'll like look at my friends list on Steam, and Lee's playing that game fucking often. It's pretty funny.
You almost wonder with Lee, if you gave him a free cell phone and a free plane ticket, maybe he'd be okay with those things too.
Oh, is that a blacksmith, Ashley?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was doing a porter night, so that's my last one. My last porter of the night.
That's a great porter.
It was the highest ABV of the three, so.
Ab.
Yes, it was the highest ab of the
That's
three.
actually, I never even thought of that. We've never done a beer analysis on any of the Highlander beers.
Because
That'd be.
they don't show up at East. That's why.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I never thought to include them when I sent beer mails out a while back. Dan has a wee heavy, and I think maybe something else that I sent him.
I still prefer the body on the Fullers. The Fullers is still a little bit smoother. This is very tasty.
I've never had the Fullers, so I can't.
I can't believe you haven't had Fullers. It shows up there. It's got to.
I've seen it. It's never been something I've grabbed.
Do it. You'll enjoy
like
it.
for me, like that Clifford Porter is probably my favorite. But for me, like the Baltic / Imperial porters are more my jam. I love those. Like the Collective Arts barrel age ones they do and stuff. Those are fucking great.
So, I had the Fullers. I did the Clifford like just before this one, and now I have this. And the Clifford one's still pretty good, but there's something about the body and the smoothness of the Fullers that you just can't.
You just said smoothness.
Smoothness.
Have you made a stout before, Ashley?
A stout, yeah.
Yeah, have you made an imperial stout?
Well, borderline is like 8 point something percent. Borderline.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually sitting on a porter right now. I'm going to bottle that next week.
Nice.
I drew a sample just the other night. It tastes really fucking good. So
You need to get yourself a bourbon barrel and do some kind of fancy aging shit, man. That'd be cool.
Right. Yeah. How about I just make good beer first, and then worry about the bourbon shit.
I want to say I tried at least something of yours when I was when I was there.
I didn't. I didn't have anything ready for. No, I didn't.
What the hell? What's wrong with you? That's something you totally should have had going on. But I'm surprised. I've never actually had any of your beer, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm sad.
I just bottled a blonde ale. That
sounded forced.
Yeah, that was a little forced.
Okay, let's let Greg back in.
Scrotum.
Hello.
Scrotum low. There we go. Jesus.
Hey, I've been told I cannot be plantation owner ewer, but I've been not given any other rules. So
Scrotum low.
Scrotumo.
Hey, radar. I've been thinking about you at work because no, it's because my new login at work is my last name, first initial, so it's like Lowen.
Yeah.
And I think he's thinking Lowencroft.
Nikolai Lewinsky. That's your beer nomicron.
What are
Yeah.
you?
Beer
Can you tell us
nomicron
what's
name.
in the beer? What's in the beer nomicron today? What vital things of history have happened?
Well, nothing today. You mean on March the 5th? Hang on.
Or March the 4th? I don't
Yeah,
care.
it's the
Give us
4th.
give us
Yeah,
history
but
lessons.
on Wikipedia it's March.
The beer nomicron still has a ways to go. He read like the entirety of it to me the other night. It was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, just to you. I still need to read it to everybody else. And when I tried to imitate the Schlexicron Sextonicron's voice.
Lexicron, Sexnomicron.
The Schlexicron Sextonicron. It's actually
Slayer of the 10-headed beast. It's called Taylor Swift.
no.
way too
he
many
descended from the-
omicrons in there.
He descended from the heavens, riding the 12-headed beast, the one we now know as Taylor Swift. Proceeded to fight Chukron, Northron in Pinky Finger to Pinky Finger combat, thus creating the Big Bang we know it today, etc., etc., etc.
Right.
That was 4.3 trillion.
Yeah,
years ago.
all of a sudden Scientology doesn't sound so bad.
It's still better than Scientology. Anything with beer. You don't need to give me my money for it, at least.
That's a valid point. Come on, it'd be cool to hang out with John Travolta though.
March the 5th, 700 years before year zero, Gregorius Velasquez
That's right.
created the first orgy. At the same time, created the first bottle of red wine because it was invented for orgies.
Yeah, I don't think that was wine.
That's what I said, red wine.
Yeah, I don't think that was wine.
Yeah, it was.
If it was Greg and it was an orgy, that wasn't wine.
Yeah, it was.
I like orgies. They're fun.
They might have called it wine, but I'm sure it wasn't made with grapes.
I think it was made with
The period blood of all the virgins.
Period blood of all the virgins.
Probably.
Wow, that's hardcore.
yeah, mixed with Cheerios and I don't know. Tried to come up with something.
They had Cheerios back then.
Yeah, of course. Cheerios were invented by Guy in the year 13,000 before year zero. He
Wow.
actually he inadvertently created Cheerios when he farted. You know, because of all the bran.
Ah,
Wow. I wish I had that kind of power.
Not a power, really.
makes total sense.
I feel North Bay could support a professional farting league.
Oh, God.
I
Oh,
okay. I'm pretty sure your city is a lot bigger and would probably have more people into that kind of weird shit.
Yeah,
so.
but ours would be like hipster farts. They'd have to be they'd have to be like flavored or something.
oh, fucking hipsters.
That episode of Family Guy where Peter gets like the flat plastic surgery and they're like, take these pills, it'll make your fart smell like freshly baked bread or something like that.
Yeah, whereas I feel like North Bay would be okay with just a fresh shitty ripper. Just be like, yeah, it smells like poop. We love it.
Here, everything would smell like bacon.
Yeah, everything here would smell like bacon apparently. Well, no, it would be vegan bacon because that's Toronto.
Ah, there you go.
Vegan bacon.
Bacon. Jesus. Cut that shit out. Come on.
Is it like California? California bacon.
Or if it was up in Niagara region, it'd be pre-cooked bacon.
It's like avocado bacon.
Ooh, avocado bacon actually sounds pretty good.
No, it sounds fucking like death. That's terrible.
I love avocado, so
And,
I'm not a
and
big fan.
I'm sorry, same with pre-cooked bacon. That shit's bullshit. No one in their right mind should ever eat that garbage. And I'm sorry.
wow. Chris Lezak is gonna walk over to your work, wherever it might be, and he's gonna attack you, and you're gonna have to get your minions,
He's not
aka
gonna
your
attack
employees,
me.
to fight them.
He's just gonna take a photo.
That's all he's gonna do. He's gonna be like, "Fuck you, Ashley Saxon. Here's a photo of you working," and Ashley's gonna be looking down again at the employee that he just gave the ether rag to.
Fucking creeper.
Bacon takes 10 minutes to do properly in the oven. Like, seriously.
I usually do about 20. I do 10 minutes per side.
You like it like really crisp, eh?
I do. I did like 350, so it's not super hot, but yeah.
See, I go 375. I do 10 minutes and then I flip it for 2 minutes and then boom, done.
That
You know what
works.
the secret is? It's pretty fucking good in the microwave.
I'll be honest, we have not had a functioning microwave in our house for probably close to 3 years now.
I'm actually roughly at the exact same time point. My microwave died, and I was just like, why do I? The only thing is like, oh, now I can't have. I microwave popcorn is the only thing I guess I'd say I miss because that's pretty awesome. But like, aside from that, I can't eat any of those incredibly shitty microwave dinners anymore. Oh no! Oh no! Like how bad? Like if I need to reheat some food, oven. The oven works for fucking everything. It's awesome.
I don't know about
I find the
microwaves. I
microwave
mean, I think
kinda
it's like radioactive. You know, it's like
medium.
2.4 Ronkin. Not bad, but not great.
There's no actual like radiation issues with
really?
microwave. It's just the way it cooks food is it's hard to cook certain things well in a microwave basically because of the way it cooks shit.
Yeah.
It's good. It can be good for defrosting stuff, and microwaves can be useful. I don't have any real use for one. Like it hasn't been something I've really missed ever since mine died.
Well, sure you have. Your ex-girlfriend Chihuahua.
Wow.
My ex-girlfriend, what Ella?
Say what?
Your ex-girlfriend's Chihuahua.
Oh, okay.
He's implying that you murdered your ex-girlfriend's chihuahua in a microwave.
I still have my ex-girlfriend's cat, but yeah, there was never a dog, so no.
Do you get any of her pussy still?
I'd play tetherball with it.
Carcassonne.
You know,
What?
Arnold does not want
Was
to
that yours?
Carcassonne.
Carcassonne.
Casserole?
It sounds like a brand of pasta.
Carcassone.
I like a Carcassonne pasta. Hey.
The unit-shaped ones.
The game actually is named after a city that was a historic city in France. In case you guys didn't know that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Didn't care.
Cool story,
Yeah.
bro. Cool story, bro.
I don't care if you care or not. I'm letting you know anyway.
You should care. You should care whatever you care about.
No.
yeah, and the
You might learn
and the
something.
finish line, finish line at every racetrack is named after a country too.
Not
Finland?
really. Not really.
Yeah,
Not
Finland.
really.
Finish.
I don't know if that finish is related to that finish because that finish has two ends.
Israel.
I don't know.
It's terrible.
Mongolia.
Where the Mongols are from.
Mongoloid, you was a Mongoloid.
Those were the
Goddamn Mongoloids! Quit destroying my city wall!
Goddamn Mongolians! Stop! How come every time I build a wall, some stupid Mongolians try to burn it down?
Fucking South Park, glorious.
I haven't seen any episodes from like season 14 and after.
It's one of those shows that
It's
really
so pretty
it's never died off in my opinion. It's just
Nope.
gotten more
I just haven't
kind
had
of
time.
better and just kind of it's fucking great.
I mean, one of the later episodes I watched, which was probably the last episode I watched, was when James Cameron's trying to find how low can the bar go.
He's trying to raise the bar because the bar went too low. So he's trying to raise the bar. Yeah.
It's like 10,000 meters underwater.
Oh, that episode is like literally like 15 years old.
That's not new. It's an older one.
Yeah, that's like season 14. They're up to what, 21 now? 20?
I think maybe 25 at this point.
Really?
It's up there.
Like I think I'm about 2 seasons behind on that show. There was the one with PC Principal, and then I watched the next season after that, and that was the last season I watched.
PC Principal's fucking hilarious. And the PC babies.
But you know what's great? If you're ever in the mood,
I remember that.
if you're ever in the mood of RPG, either South Park RPG, The Stick of Truth, or The Fractured Butthole, both are fantastic.
I actually have them both. They were on sale one day for like fucking $5 a piece. I haven't played. I've seen like it was PewDiePie or Jacksepticeye or somebody played. I watched a fair bit of it, and they both look really. It's like you're playing a like 3 hour or 4 hour, however long the game is. It's like an episode of the fucking show.
No, they're both 25 to 30 hours. But
okay, well, fair enough. Okay.
They're both really long games. Of the two, I would say the Stick of Truth's a little bit better, but they're both excellent. Just
the animation and everything. Well, again, like it's not hard to translate that TV show animation into a game animation. You know what I mean? Like that's probably one of the easier
Oh, yeah.
games out there to animate, but it looks perfect compared to the show kind of thing.
Well,
It's
and
awesome.
I mean, in terms of pushing the boundaries, they definitely like are on the outer edge of what South Park does. Like you literally are fighting like an aborted fetus as a boss. At one point.
Jared from Subway is like
Oh yeah,
a recurring.
You have to fight
Yeah.
Jared, and then he keeps hitting you with his secret sauce.
Yeah, I remember that episode.
Oh.
Jared, he ate some Subway. And he
Yeah,
and he had
gives you his low fat mayo.
no. The thing with Jared was like he has AIDS.
Yeah, like AIDS. No, AIDS. Oh,
Yeah. Like, how do you stay so
funny?
thin?
AIDS is funny again.
Yeah, it's like it's not just the subs. I also have AIDS. It's like, oh shit.
Well, the AIDS episode was way below the
That was season
jail
7.
sentence thing. You know, the ironic thing about Jared is that if Jared had done what he didn't, now I know he did some child pornography, so that's illegal regardless, but he went to prison essentially for having sex with 17-year-olds, which would be perfectly legal in Canada. So he would not be in prison, or at least not in prison for as long if he was in Canada, which is the ironic thing.
Where is it? I guess I'm assuming it's a state where the age of consent is 18 or something. Probably.
I have no clue, but I know age of consent in Canada is 16. I think much of the states is 18. So, but that's the stupid thing. It's like technically as Canadians, the man's not a criminal, but where he was, he is a criminal. So.
Jared has AIDS. Yeah. What season was that?
Yeah, that was the name of the episode too.
Yeah. It was season 6 actually. I said 7, but it was 6. It was the first episode of season 6, the season where Kenny wasn't there.
Oh yeah, when he actually died for a little bit.
One season, yeah. He came back at the end of the last episode.
Well, didn't Cartman fucking ate his ashes or some shit? Like made chocolate milk out of it and fucking got his spirit inside of him. Fucking ridiculous.
He was gone for like 2 or 3 seasons, wasn't he? And then
no, it was just one season. It was just one
season.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was that one season where they're trying to find the best friend at one point.
Well, that was back too. Like they were making the seasons were way longer back in those days than they are now.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Like now they're like 10 or 12 episodes. That back then it was like double. A lot of shows have done that.
Oh, what was I going to say? Yeah, Jared. If he would never have eaten Subway, he'd still be fat and never would have had the heart to actually go have sex with a 17-year-old.
That's actually kind of
Which
that's funny.
is weird because he was married and had 2 kids.
I need more beer.
He had appearances in the Sharknado series. Fuck.
Everybody went quiet.
Yeah.
How you doing, Radar?
Yeah?
Huh?
I didn't go quiet. I walked
What?
making a beer.
I went to
Yeah,
go
it's always
pee.
quiet. It's always quiet when you go out.
La 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 la. That was hot. My pants just tightened a little bit.
We gonna play some casserole or what?
No, I'm gonna head out for. You could do a restart and do a live stream on your channel, but I'm gonna head out for the night. Just because, well, I got to get up at 6 a.m. these days. But I would totally be down on the weekend for a casserole, or if you want to do co-op Halo. What to
Do something like that.
We really got to do the co-op Halo, and of course, you're pretty familiar with that with CE. The original cool.
All right. Well, I'll fire up another StreamYard, and if anybody wants to play some casserole, we'll get in there and we'll play some casserole.
Yeah, right. I'm sure Greg won't mind.
I'm gonna go masturbate and see you guys later.
Not
Later. Peace.
Have a good wank. Have a good night, guys.